Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm attempting RB assisted prelims mock number 14th in practice mock cap. So let's get started. So first was RC from 26 onwards, well solved. So 26th question was, the free trade pact is a tacit acknowledgement that India needs to dash its trade ties with existing partners. So the free trade pact is a tacit acknowledgement that India needs to shorten its strengthen. I think it's 3 and 4. Next, in Kerala's famous pilgrimage site of Sabarimala, after a day's climb to the hilltop shrine of Lord Ayyappa, the devotee first encounters a shrine to his Muslim disciple Vavar Swami. In Kerala's famous pilgrimage site of Sabarimala, after an existing, I think 2 and 3. Next, so 28th question was idiom. It is said that the standard of efficiency in public service has recently fallen out. It is said that the standard of efficiency in public service has recently fallen out, I think. Next, he has the ability to bring forth new ideas when they are needed. He has the ability to bring over new ideas when they are needed. Bring into new ideas. Next, she was frightened that she would be unable to dash under the pain of childbirth. She was frightened that she would be unable to bear up. The Lokpal Lokayukta issue has always raised intense debate, has always created intense debates in the country, generated, I think. In fact, this term was the first used in a report of the Administrative Reforms Commission headed by the Morarji Desai as far back as in 1966. Political corruption had become dashed by become rapidly by then, being rampant. By them it means increase, and it was thought that a credible system of an ombudsman should be established to dash the public grievance against, should be established to readdress public grievance against public officials and ministers of the government. The first bill on Lokpal was introduced in the Lok Sabha in 1968, which elapsed with the dissolution. After 45 years, the Lokpal and Lokayukta bill was passed by Parliament in 2013. Unhazardous movement and the active involvement of civil society initiate a lot of moral pressure on the government. Originate. I think initiate and originate. Next, the de-industrialization of India in the late 18th century was completed in the 19th and only slowly reversed in the 20th. The de-industrialization of India, so begin and 3, I think 1 and 3. Next one, So from 15th onwards, sentence rearrangement. So in this 15th question, the first one, the National Education Policy 2020 is a visionary document which encourages the use of many of instruction till at least class 5. I think BA CD. Next, hundreds of languages and thousands of dialects, making it linguistic. For centuries, India has been home to, I think, DB, linguistic and cultural diversity, the most unique in the world. So next one was, the Lokpal is an investigative body in the prosecution of cases of corruption. The Lokpal is an investigative body whose task is to conduct Lokpal is an investigative body whose task is to conduct The Lokpal is an investigative body, the prosecution of cases of corruption, whose task is to conduct prompt and fair investigation. Investigation body whose task is to conduct, so CBAD. Next was, Indonesia announced that its capital will be relocated from Java to the island of Borneo. Think GBCA. So next one was, aiding development in another part of the nation, reducing congestion in one city. So relocating the capital to a lesser developed. I think reducing congestion in one city and aiding development in another part of the nation. So region of the country has the twin benefits of reducing congestion. So BCD, relocating the capital to a lesser developed. Aiding development in another part of the nation. So relocating the capital to a lesser developed region of the country has twin benefits of reducing congestion in one city and aiding development in another part of the nation. City and relocating the capital to a lesser. I think ABCD. So next one was, from 8th onwards, these are errors. What this entail is clogged is uncertainty, since the plurilateral negotiations are being held away from public view. Next one, learning in one's mother tongue is at the core of building a sense of self-esteem and identity. So here the closest meaning of critique. What this entail is uncertainty, since the plurilateral negotiations are being the public. Next, India will have to decide what is in its national interest and what it envisages as its global role. Next, Ram Setu is a chain of limestone shoals between Rameshwaram Island and Mannar Island, the northwest coast of Sri Lanka. UNESCO has been striving to protect the cultural and linguistic diversity of member states through proactive international measures. The Election Commission of India has restricted the central idea is to 2 plus V1. Next one. Learning in one's mother tongue is at the core of building a sense of self-esteem and identity. Learning in one's mother tongue is at the core building. I think option C. So next one, what is the opposite meaning of relinquished? India can easily relinquish the need to import so first one was RC. India is the 20th largest importer of the wood and wood products in the world, says Hugh Speechley, UK-based expert on forests and wood trade. Worryingly, it is also the third largest importer of illegally harvested wood after China and Vietnam. As per India's Wooden Furniture and Wooden Handicrafts Risk of Trade in Illegally Harvested Wood, a report by US-based non-profit Forest Trends. In 2019, at least 42% of the timber India imported was legally harvested, states the report released in September 2020. It adds that 44% of logs, 42% of craftsman wood, and over 75% of veneer imports were sourced from countries assessed as being at high risk for illegal logging based on governance, corruption, and harvest indicators, or from the conflict affected regions as per the World Bank. So we'll go to the first question. The first question was, as per passage, which of the following statement is not true? India imported over 250 species. Yeah, in first range, India imported over 250 species of logs, soundwood, and veneer between 2016 and 2019. It's correct. Next, almost 80% of Indian log so 2016 was sourced from the which India trade agreements? India log imports and 20% of wood imports. Next one. At least 42% of timber India reported 2019 legally harvested. 20th largest, India is the 20th largest importer of wood products in the world. So B was not true. And next we'll go to the next question. What factors are responsible for classifying the countries exporting wood products to India high risk? So in second stanza and sixth line, based on governance, corruption, harvest indicators. Governance, what's the corruption, harvest conditions, and illegal logging, illegal sale. High risk for illegal logging based on governance. Illegal logging, illegal illegal logging, widespread corruption, on-source corruption. So next, what are the possible impacts of trading illegal harvest timber? Illegal harvest timber. The country's forestry sector has long been critical from widespread corruption and jail. Is astronomical biodiversity. Home to Indian industry export fishing wood products. This sector has been getting widespread corruption and illegal sale of timber. The cost of harvested timber. Endangered. Home to Indian industry export finished wood products. So next, what has the other stated example of ES kit or computer? Yes, which has become the first illegal. Was fined 3 lakhs for illegal importing. Madagascar. In March, when the EU set up European timber. No legal timber audits conducts held in the region, Australia, Japan, and the provision in the plains. Glorious 2008. Limited with Indian wood industry. Critically revert. Next, relinquish. Relinquish the name import word. So let's see what was my score in this test. So overall sorry, I got 82.25 marks and my rank was 487 out of 11 plus students, and my percentile was 95.6 and my accuracy was 88.5 percentage. So in English, overall I attempted 29 questions, 21 are correct, 8 are incorrect. So I got 19 marks. So let's see mistakes. So HT First I thought that it's B and D, and next this was, and so this one also off, and 14th question also, and in closed test 1 is incorrect. So, and in phrasal, it means phrase or idiom questions, 2 are incorrect. And next go to the quant section, 1 question in quant, and this is my reasoning section, 69th and 92nd. Okay, so this is my score. Anyone attempted this mock test, so please share your scores. Thank you.